Hey guys, welcome. Star Citizen Alpha 4.5 engineering patch changed many things, including the stealth capabilities of ships, especially the stealth ships. During my PTU testing, we talk about the stealth buff for the Prowler family, both the Esperia Prowler as well as the Prowler utility, and these two ships have different stealthiness. So in this video, we will take a detailed look at these two ships and test out their stealth capabilities, especially for the Prowler. First, let's talk about the stealth loadout for the Prowler. Now, by default, the Prowler already has all stealth components. Size 2 Obscura shields, and they are stealth C shields. 2 size 2 heat sinks for the coolers, and they are stealth C coolers. 1 size 2 Eclipse for the power plant, and this one is grade A power plant. And 1 size 2 Nova for the quantum drive, and this is stealth C quantum drive. So if you don't mind the stealth C components, you don't really need to upgrade your components. But of course, if you really want stealth A components, then you will have to upgrade your shield, cooler, and quantum drive to stealth A components. And those stealth A components can only be looted either from the QV station in Nyx, or the contest zones, or the executive hangars in Pyro, or you can simply purchase from other players. And for the coolers, the stealth A size 2 is a Nightfall, and for the shield, stealth A is Umbra size 2. And for the quantum drive, size 2 stealth A is called Spicu. But for this test, I'm just gonna use the stock components. Now, talk about the weapon loadout for the Prowler. The Prowler doesn't have any missiles, but it has 2 size 5 and 2 size 3 hardpoints. Both are slaved to the pilot seat. The 2 size 5 hardpoints by default comes with 2 size 5 ballistic cannons, the Deadbolt 5. However, for the 2 size 3 hardpoints, by default, it comes with the laser cannons. So I changed them to the Deadbolt 3 to match with the Deadbolt 5. So on this Prowler, I have 2 size 5 and 2 size 3 ballistic cannons, full ballistic loadout. And now let's talk about the stealth signatures. To talk about the stealth signatures, we need to look at the armor for the ship. Now, you will wonder, what does armor has to do with the stealth signatures? Big time. If we look at the armor emission multipliers, we talk about this during my PTU testing. We have 3 colors. The red color is the IR emission multiplier for the armor. The yellow color is a cross-section armor emission multiplier, and the blue color is the EM armor emission multipliers. So in the 4.5 engineering patch, the ship armor not only will give you the weapon damage multiplier, whether it's energy or ballistic or distortion, the armor also will give you the emission multiplier. This will greatly affect the stealthiness of every single ship. For the number that's above 1.0, the signature will be increased. For the number that's below 1.0, the signature will be decreased. Most of the ships, as you can see, has a value of 1, but a lot of ships has a value of over 1.0, and especially the industrial ships for the Prospector, Fortune, and Raft, they have increased signature for IR cross-section and EM. So if we scroll all the way down, we have ships that has values lower than 1.0. And these are the stealth ships. So the armor emission multiplier means that if, for example, a ship's IR signature is 1000, when the armor is added, then that 1000 IR, for example, for the Ghost Mark 1, the IR emission multiplier is 0.85. So you use that 1000 to times 0.85 equals 850, which means 150 of the IR signature is reduced. You only have 850 IR signature. That is the reason for the stealth ships. You have these armor signature reduction for your IR, EM, and cross-section. Now take a look at the very end of this list. It's Prowler utility, and Prowler is the last. When this is at the last, it means the Prowler has the best stealth reduction compared with every single ship in game. I don't think this is going to stay for long, as you will see later in our test. But at least right now, this is the stealth reduction. And that's not it. As we all know that the armor has its health value, right? For example, the Prowler has a armor health value of 7,500. Now, you will ask, what if the armor is destroyed or the armor health is depleted? As we shall see later in our test, even if the armor value goes to 0, the signature modifier does not change. So you will still have these values applied to the armor. So the signature of the Prowler does not increase, even if the armor is depleted. And now, let's take a look at the signature. First is the cross section. The value shows here already taken into account the armor modifier. So for the Prowler, the front cross section is 1,855, side is 3,721, top is 3,733. That's insanely low. Not long ago, the Prowler has I believe a top cross-section value is above 10,000. But in the recent patches, the cross-section value for the Prowler has been reduced dramatically. Now, in this engineering patch, because of the armor emission multiplier, the IR and the EM for the Prowler is also reduced greatly compared with the 4.4. Now, another point that you need to know is that in this engineering patch, every single weapon will have their own different IR and EM emission. So that is why when I equip the deadbolts, you can see my IR and my EM reduced a lot. Even when I give full power to my weapon, which just need 1 pip, full pip to engine, shield, and everything else, my IR is only 939 and EM is 2,736. That's insanely low. So that is why I don't believe this is going to stay for too long. If it does, perfect, because the Prowler is designed and sold as a stealth dropship. Now, in order to reduce the EM to be lower than the front cross section, all we need to do is simply reduce some cooler pips and reduce some engine pips, shield pip. And now you can see with this power management scheme, our EM is lower than the front cross section. So with this, we don't have to worry about IR and EM. All we need to manage is the angle of our ship facing the enemy. If we face the enemy ship nose to nose, straight with 0 degrees, which is almost impossible to achieve, then the signature will be based on our lowest cross-section value, 1855. Now, even when we face our enemy with our top, which has the highest cross-section value, the detection range will be based on 3733. That's insanely low. Now, let's test it. I'm going to be using a Gladius to do the stealth test for the Prowler. With this signature, you will be visible to your opponent from 1.5 kilometers. Now, depending on your opponent position, you could be detected up to 2.9 or 3 kilometers to run it up. So between 1.5 to 3 kilometers, this is your detection range for this Prowler. Let's test it. Luke Skywalker is flying a Gladius, and I'm gonna face the target ship nose to nose. All we need to pay attention is this yellow color on the radar. Once that's dropped, meaning the target ship will lose target lock. So Luke is going to strafe back 1 kilometer, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, approaching 1.5. Oh, exactly 1.5. Lost the target lock. That's insanely stealthy. That's crazy. I can see Luke Skywalker's ship, but right now he cannot detect my ship. But of course, the Prowler is such a big ship, you can even eyeball it from 1.5 kilometers. I can even see the Gladius lights from here. But in terms of the detection on the ship, I've lost detection. Now, next test is I'm going to deplete the armor of the Prowler, but I don't want to destroy any of the component. So Luke is going to shoot at this Prowler. Now, depleting the armor to 0%. Okay, so let's go back and then test it again. So got targeted, going to pull away. 1 kilometer, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 4, approaching 1.5. There we go. Between 1.5 to 1.6, lost the target lock. It really depends on the angle. So slight angle increase will increase the cross-section value, but the test shows exactly what we said earlier. Even with the armor depleted, the armor emission multiplier still exists. It still applies. So you don't lose any stealthiness. And that is insane because I have 2 size 5 and 2 size 3 deadbolts. And the range for the size 5 deadbolts is above 3 kilometers. And the size 3 deadbolts is above 2.5 kilometers. So I can totally snipe my enemy.
Target friendly. Target friendly.
Gladius is already going core critical. And it's all red. Oh, there we go. Exploded. Wow. Just sniped it. This is insane. Alright, let's do some combat mission. Get a Gillis number 6. This mission will have some light fighters and a constellation. Alright, arriving. And right now my ship has no armor. I did not repair the ship. I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. Oh, we have a constellation. Also has 2 gladiuses. Now, if our target ship is a constellation, let's check the radar. You will be visible to your opponent from 1.7 kilometers to 3.3 kilometers, 3.4 kilometers. So, gonna go under. There we go. 2.5 kilometers. I have range for both of my guns. Fire. Okay, I'm hitting the constellation now. And he doesn't know. It's taking hull damage now. Hull's red. Oh!
Destroyed.
Wow! Destroyed! Without getting detected. Okay, let's go approach the Gladius. Fire the Deadbolt 5. I'm hitting it.
Target
destroyed. Destroyed! Okay, next one. The Gladius, I can just stay around 2 kilometers, no problem.
Target
Destroyed. Mission accomplished. Wow! That's insane! Alright, let's do a little bit of challenge. I'm gonna fight a Hammerhead. The Hammerhead has a size 2 radar, so the detection range is the same. 1.7 to 3.4. Okay, we're gonna attack the escort fighters first. Destroy them. First is this arrow. Oh, I got detected. Got too close.
Target
Yeah!
destroyed.
Target destroyed. Next ship is a Hornet.
Target destroyed.
Hornet down. Oh, got targeted by the Hammerhead.
Attack on shields.
No. Oh, this is not good. Okay, pull away. I'm gonna do a quick repair and restock. Coming back. Targeting the arrow.
Target
Destroyed.
destroyed.
Nice. Last target is the Hammerhead. The Hammerhead somehow dropped shield. At 2.8, 2.9 kilometers, it's not detecting me. I'm trying to hit the component. And I'm keeping my distance at 2.7, 2.5 kilometers. Hammerhead has a red hull in the middle. I can even pick different turrets to destroy. For example, the top left turret. And it's destroyed already. This one here on the right. And destroyed! Okay, this one. Let's destroy every single turret.
Target
Oh!
destroyed.
Never mind!
Another lesson.
The Hammerhead is just destroyed.
Celebrate. And I'll see you when you're ready for the next one.
What? This is a little too much for the ship. It's crazy. Now, we tested this ship in combat. This ship in combat can be used as a stealth sniper ship with really decent stealth range. However, the Prowler is a stealth dropship, even though we don't officially have any dropship missions in-game. But if we're doing some global events such as Jumptown or doing the Align Mine that you have player hostiles, you can definitely use the ship as a super stealthy dropship. That's insanely stealthy as a dropship as well. So if you can drop your troops to an AO to as close as 2 kilometers. And drop. Like that. Drop your troop as close as 2 kilometers. And then pull away. Now, the next ship is the Prowler utility. There are some differences between the Prowler and the Prowler utility in terms of the loadout and the stealth. First of all the components are exactly the same in terms of the stock components. However, for the hardpoints, the Prowler utility has 2 size 4 and 2 size 3 hardpoints. So I put 2 size 4 deadbolt 4 and 2 size 3 deadbolt 3 for the ship. Full deadbolts. Now, let's take a look at the signature for the Prowler utility. According to this chart here, the Prowler utility has a little bit less stealth signature reduction. The IR is 0.45, cross-section is 0.62, and the EM is 0.43. But the Prowler utility is in the second place compared with all other stealth ships. If we look at the cross-section value, the Prowler utility front is 2091, side is 4194, and top is 4208. So if we reduce the engine pip and reduce the coolers, reduce shield pips to lower our EM to go below our front cross-section. And now take a look at the radar detection calculator. For example, if our target ship is a Hammerhead, our detection range will be between 1.9, let's run it up to 2 kilometers, between 2 kilometers to 3.8 kilometers. That's also insanely stealthy for the ship. So we're using this ship to do some stealth cargo run. Alright, heading down to Canard View on Terminus. Arriving. And I only see one damaged ship here. Okay, going to land here and then purchase some merchandise. Here is a commodity shop. So I'm gonna buy the diamond lemonade. Only 6 SCU, 5 SCU I can purchase. Accept. Okay, car goes up. Let's go load them up. I've only got 5 SCU and that's it. Let's go. Arriving at Jackson Swap on Monarchs. And no player ships. Okay, the area is secure for now. It's time to go sell these things. I'm just gonna use the tractor beam on the ship. Snap. The tractor beam position is not great here. Last one. Okay, now send these items down. And here, commodity shop, I am going to sell them. So I purchased for about 74k per SEU. Now I can sell for about 100k per SEU. The rate of return is about 50%. Pretty good. Now it's done. Okay, back on my ship. I think I just saw another player. Oh, there's a player just landed here. And he's carrying stems and processed food. Maybe I can steal some of his stuff. Let's do it. Use tractor beam. Yeah, I got it. I am stealing his stuff. Got it. Let's go. Let's see if he will chase me. Oh, he's flying. He's going to chase me now. Oh, he's targeting at me. Okay, perfect. Let's go.
Attack on shields.
I'm getting hit. Ooh. I just lost target lock from this guy. Wow. That is very funny. Okay, I'm going to fly back. Oh, yeah. That's a enemy ship. Ace Penguin. 9 kilometers. He cannot see me. Let's get a little closer. Oh, he's flying up. We get closer to him. Oh, he jumped. Yep, that's it. Oh, it's gonna shoot him. But that's it. Wow, this is insane. Insanely stealthy. So this is it. Thanks for watching.